Hi, I'm Stuart Shepard. This is Stoplight. If someone at your child's school called someone say a wine-guzzling vagrant and a precocious socialist, should that come under the school's bullying policy? What if I told you that that line was used to describe Jesus? You may have heard about this story out of New Hampshire. Bedford High School student Jordan Henderson objected to that description of Jesus in a book he was required to read called Nickel and Dimed.
It also calls people from Kentucky hillbillies.
Hang on just a second. Where does it say that? Jordan had his mom and dad read the book. Then they alerted the school board to the objectionable language in the book, stuff they felt was not appropriate for high schoolers. The school board looked it over and said, "This is so wrong. Bullying is always wrong. We will drop the book immediately." Okay, I was just kidding. What they actually said was, the book provided valuable insight into the circumstances of the working poor and an opportunity for students to demonstrate mastery of the financial impact competency. They also said they'd offer an alternative book, which is to say, this book is just fine for all the popular high school students, but not the really sensitive students who just aren't as cool.
Doesn't the school have a bullying policy?
They do. In fact, they just surveyed nearly every student in nearly every grade about bullying. Has it happened to you? Has it happened to anyone you know? Where did it happen? In the hall, on the bus, in the cafeteria? And what did they say? Exactly. And they came up with prevention strategies. I have my legal analyst here. Bruce, I know you're not a criminal attorney, but in the right context, would wine-guzzling vagrant qualify as fighting words?
It depends.
Thanks. So imagine what would happen if, using the book as a guide, a student called another student a wine-guzzling vagrant in the hallway, or used that language to describe a teacher on her Facebook page. Or if they went to a school board meeting and said, "I'd like to have a word with all of you precocious socialists." I don't think it'd go very well. But if it's Jesus, that's okay. But you know what? It's not the first time Jesus has been bullied. I left out the precocious socialist part, which sounds like a Dylan song.